Ladies and gentlemen, this is Johnny J.J. Johnson welcoming you to Rock2ober 2015. It's been a year since our amazing athletes, our electronic athletes, got together to play the most amazing game ever, the Rock2ober event, featuring the amazing AGR. And once again, we are here today, and I'm here today with the Professor Reginald Watts. Professor, Professor, the crowd is just going so crazy, I can't hear myself think.
Good evening, Johnny. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is, of course, Professor Reginald Watts. And you're looking great, Johnny. Very tanned.
Indeed, I take care of my tan.
Yes, I'm back. We're back, and it's wonderful to be here. And we've got some new players, some old players. I think I'm retired.
Well, the shame of losing, the disgraced players have indeed retired, but some new players have stepped up to take on the mantle to see what they can do.
Yes, and of course, also we have some brand new cameras.
Well, first of all, Professor, before we get to the camera, as you can see, we have a very special guest here. In fact, that is the amazing Sergeant Thundercock. Many years has been in the wastelands, lost to the world. Nobody knew where he was. Finally, he has appeared. Of course, for those that don't know, Sergeant Thundercock is in fact the man who made Rock 2. The legend, yes, the very same. He's here. Returned to the fold to see what has been happening with his creation. And as you can see, the creation has been fully exploited and used and loved by all TF fans, of course, and especially AGR fans, who, in particular, I understand that a one-man clan believes this is, he has stated, Professor, this is in fact the greatest TF map ever made.
A bold claim. I'm not going to disagree with him. It is, of course, a masterpiece, which is, of course, why it's worshipped every year, this event, which...
Worship, Professor?
Well, it's a form of worship, you know. People come here and they play and they do their... Of course, the AGR sessions happens once a week, which is a form of church, some twice a week. In fact, it's more committed than churchgoers. And the time spent in ruminating and praying for the salvation of the flag, of course, in this case would be a key. Some would say this is a form of religion, Johnny.
Well, I'm not going to touch that one, Professor. Let's discuss the return of Thundercock. In fact, it's not the return, it's the appearance. And do you think the fans will be too much in awe of him in order to be able to play with him?
I would imagine not, Johnny. I think the AGR players are too obsessed with winning. I think once the game begins, there will be no respect, and Sergeant Thundercock, in fact, will be merely just another source of gibs, source of glory for them. So I think once the game begins, there will be no more respect.
Well, let's see how that goes, Professor. But for now, let's go back to the talk of the camera as we watch the Sergeant Thundercock reacquainting himself with his old friend, his map. Now, we're looking at the typical view here of the first-person view. Many aware of it. We're going to switch to the second point of view now. This is, of course, known as Chase Cam. And, of course, we have the ability this year to go down, as we can see, and to move up in real time. Of course, we can also move in and move back out.
Yes, it's quite a remarkable thing, but in fact, this is not the star of the show, Johnny.
Yes, indeed, the star of the show is the new AGR, the OMC cam. I'm not sure what you want to call it, but let's look at it now. This cam can go around, for the first time ever in TF history, can move around to the front. And we can see all around the players, and of course this will enable us to go not just to the front. As the game begins, Professor, perhaps you should talk about the game.
Well, the front, and also let's just briefly, just before, the top, and we can go underneath, and we can move out and in. But the game's beginning. Let's get straight to the game, Johnny, because there's no time to waste.
Indeed, and we see already the true man has begun with a very interesting technique here. Let's step out and look at what's happening here. We have the building. Professor, this is remarkable. I've never seen before the Rock2ober, the Rock to the front door defense.
It is quite surprising. Rip Nail, of course, is responsible for this. What will actually happen, I'm not really sure. It's, as you can see, Raider appearing. Will they be stalled?
The field generators have not come online. Ripnail, no doubt, is hacking to increase their distance in order for them to be effective. And there they are. They've just come on board. Now Beltan's in the area. Oh, and already Thundercock is down. Carbonite is outside. Of course, we haven't been introduced to a lot of these players. But let's just go and see what's happening in that doorway. Carbonite, stall at the front doorway. As you can see, the field generators are holding up. What will he do? Throwing a nail grenade. Big explosion there, and but Red are definitely stalled. Where are the rest of Red? Here they come. Asdef, Thundercock. A lot of grenades flying, and the field generators are still in position, still working. Blue are trying very hard to dislodge them, and they're stuck. And of course, this is great because I imagine the blue flag room defenders should be establishing their defense right now. Yes, oh! A second set of field generators there, Professor. What do you think about that?
Well, Red are in a lot of trouble. 2 sets of field generators. Of course, I can't see any sentry guns. And of course, it's beautifully quiet here, which is of course exactly what Blue want. They want, oh, a sentry gun here. Beautiful. Fever Mario in position there. And there's the key, nice and safe. I dare say this looks like a wonderful beginning for Blue.
Indeed it is. The Reds are... we have a Red in the yard, but Reds have not even made it into the yard yet. Normally this doorway right here would be the sign of a lot of action. But it's awfully quiet, and around the front, one of the field generators is down. Where is Red? There comes Thundercock. I believe he's a default standard stock soldier, moving up into the yard area, entering the yard. What? He's going in there alone? I don't think he knows that that is not a good strategy to use with AGR. Of course, this field generator is online. Let's have a look at what else Red is doing.
Asdef enters the yard.
And a few Reds in the yard, a lot of Blues as well. Let's move back a little bit.
Okay, he's going to be stuck. Oh, the field generator must be down.
And he's approaching the key room, throwing an empty grenade. Oh, infected. And he's throwing up, as you can see, severely damaged. And he's down because of that sentry gun. He paused to throw up, which of course is the last place you'd want to pause, Professor.
Indeed. Tempest sitting there. Carbonite sitting there. Come on, Red. Seem to be sitting around. Oh!
Ripnail building a... oh, and here's the King of Ping in the area. I believe he's at... oh, he's dismantling! King of Ping! Dismantling, Professor. We were going to talk about this. Dismantling, in fact, is one of the developments. If we can just find King of Ping once again. Oh, Ping, oh, one of his favorite positions there, thieving. And he's not alone, I believe, with him is Carbonite. 2 Reds waiting in that little doorway on the side of the path to the flag room. Here come the doors open, here comes King of Ping. And I believe, let's just stand in position to see what is happening.
One of the developments of 2014, I should say, in AGI was the
oh, King of Ping, here he is. Oh, he's dismantling. Field generator down, 2 field generators down to King of Ping, causing major damage in the yard now. What is he doing? Oh, he's down, but the blue, I should say, or the field generator is down, and I hope they've got something there. What happened there? I think did he quit? No, he's still in the game.
Fever Mario just trying to build again. I just heard someone throwing up. I'm not sure who that is.
As I was saying earlier, the Red Dismantlers was one of the fashions of 2014 that we saw, 15 I should say, that we saw. And in fact, a lot of the AGR gameplay has changed because of this. The evolution in gameplay as Blue have to adapt now to Reds in the flag group. And come on, the sentry gun is working. The The creep, was that Grim Reaper? I believe that was him. Is down. Some vomit there. The key's still nice and safe. But how long will it last? A lot of blues in the area. Let's have a look. King of Pain, what is he doing? He is... not sure what he's doing. I believe he's looking to cause damage there. Let's move. Oh no, he stopped to throw up, and of course he's soiled his brand new suit. Hopefully he can clean that up during the match, because we don't want King of Pain to be seen as the man with the vomit all over his top. And here's Ken the Modder moving into the area. Somehow he got past the fuel generators, and he's going to go down. And he does.
Let's just watch Ken the Modder. Now, of course, he's one of these players. We're not sure if he's... was he a new player, Johnny, or was he a returning player?
Well, of course, because last year there was a lot of shame involved in some of the losses. A lot of the players, I'm sure, either retired or have reinvented themselves with new names, trying to get rid of the shame, of course, to their families and kinfolk. And so we don't know if Ken the Modder is in fact a new player or a... Some would suggest he is in fact a returning old player, returning in shame with a new name, hoping for a new beginning.
Well, it's awfully damaged right now. The new beginning doesn't look very promising.
Beltan, air fisting, and the key appears to be down. I'm not sure when that happened, but we need to keep an eye on that. So far the scores, blue has scored, and red will... A lot of blues standing around the fuel generators, but of course they're gonna have to get to the other side in order to stop red attempting to destroy those fuel generators. And of course Meeg has been infected, is dizzy with the disease. Heavily defended yard, which is always good to see. This is exactly what we want. Who is that? Was that a spy? Of course, the flashing light is, I believe, the Thundercock approaches the area. He's down. The key still in position. We can hear the sound of someone hallucinating. The field generators are back up. Beltan goes down. Let's see who else is doing what. The Creep Slayer defending, looking relatively unscathed. In the yard, I believe. Is that a sniper in the area? The Pound, we're going to call him the Pound, who is blue, defending. In the yard, attempting to hold back the... There appears to be someone entering activity in this area. Wow, Professor, what could they be doing here?
Well, that's just silly. Ken the Modder, clearly a newbie. Of course, only a newbie would not realize that this doorway, in fact, is protected by the force field, which is controlled by this power station right here, which we're looking at, which, of course, has to be damaged in order to open this doorway. So, obviously, what's going on here?
We have the gas side D. Somebody's preparing for the worst. Is this defeatism, Professor?
Well, I suppose you could argue this is preparing for the worst. Ripped Nails building here. I think the front doorway would be more courageous. I think this is well, I'm not sure what I think the front doorway would have been a better technique.
Dickie knee, there's an awful lot of blues in the area, Professor. I think that this is are they switching to gas side D, or are they in fact... What are they doing?
Well, the key's still secure, so there's no real need for the gas side D. I think they'd be better off at this point.
Oh, King of Ping! Oh, goes down. He makes it past the fuel generators, and there's King of Ping on his way to cap fill. No, he's not. He stalled. Key's down. As Death grabs it, he's on the way to the... Professor, this looks like red. is on their way to their first cap of October 2015. As Def, injured, goes, he's still going!
Still going! How much damage can he take?
Finally down, Key in a terrible position, the field generators are still not up.
Awful lot of blows. King of Pain grabs the key. He gets past the filter, and he's not gonna. Is he gonna put? Oh, he drops it. He does drops it. He's in this. So close.
Well, at this point, I think this is not looking good. Too many. Oh, Professor. The key in a terrible position. The field generators are up, but there's no blues here. On the red light. Oh, here comes Asdef again, ready to go through. He goes down. The field generators withstand that assault. And here comes King of Ping. He goes through. He grabs the key. Is he going to put it in? He does. Red have scored. Red are in the game. It's 10-20. King of Ping, the wily old veteran, found his way through. And of course, we see the gas go through the level. The sentry guns, of course, can't damage him because he's behind that wall. But will he be able to make it out, Professor?
Well, we can see the. I think he's waiting for the guns to run out of ammo. Of course, they haven't now. Of course, he's back to dismantling. 1, 2. Is that a spanner? No, he's damaging it. And of course, the gas is subsiding. We can see some remnants of it. Dickie Knee coming to investigate, but what will he be able to do? King of Pink still. Oh.
Pound back at the blue, the warden's side office. Red, of course, are still ahead. However, they will be doing everything they can to make sure that that was a fluke. And the gas has subsided now. The field generators are... but of course, the field generators will not hold up unless... Oh, and they don't hold up. Ken the Modder is down. King of Pain waiting outside the doorway. We can see him, of course, over the... Let's go over the wall. He's waiting, one of his favorite positions, and he gets through. On his way, will he make it a second time? He grabs the key. He's going through the hallway, and he's down. Blue are in trouble. Professor, what do you think they should do?
Well, let's have a look at the yard, because of course, the key... Three-man throws a lead pipe. Kevin down instantly. One-man clan is chapping. Grim Reaper entry with one-man clan. They're doing his best, of course. More Reds are coming with one-man clan in tow. This should be a major assault here. Blue, I think, are in a lot of trouble. They better pull something out right now. We've got some infections there, some disease, hallucinating players. One-man clan still alive. Ken the Modder goes through the library entrance on his way to the key room. And there he sees it in front of him. He's going for it. Will he grab it? He waits. He's down.
Thundercock goes down. King of Ping grabs the key. On his way to the gas room in the yard under heavy fire. Will he make it through? He doesn't. Beltan chapping, trying to hold it back under heavy fire. Red are approaching, and right now, see, Professor, the field generator in the front entrance would do a lot of good.
Indeed it would. In the yard, as Steph comes across with the Grim Reaper, heavy attack, heavy infestation. The key's moving. Carried by Asdef. Dickie Knee goes down, one-man clan in tow. I think it's going to be a second cap. There's no field generator, there's nothing. Blue have got nothing. Gas room empty, and it's in.
waiting for the teammates to arrive. One-man clan, Asdef and King of Pain. Asdef waiting to see if there's any other reds, and since there's none, is he gonna cap it? Asdef caps it. And the game is, at the moment, tied. Professor, what do you think about that?
Well, it's blue are in a little bit of trouble here. There's no gas ID. What are they doing, in fact? Let's go have a look. The yard's empty. Where are blue? Thundercock already on his way to the next cap.
Pulses are in the area they all appear to be congregating. There's only 3, however, there should be many, many more. I'm not sure where blue are. Let's have a quick scan of what everybody's doing. Hashes of the CAG room. Thundercock. Still leading with base. Grim Reaper causing damage in blue's yard. Heading towards the key. Ward inside. Rip Nail goes through. Let's have a look how damaged he is. He's looking pretty good. Under heavy attack with his lightning gun.
One-man clan, who I believe is chapping. Is he chapping still?
I'm not sure. Standing there. Perhaps he's thinking.
True Mad, the man from Ireland. Looking very injured there, and he goes down. Doing his best there, Fever Mario. Another blue defender.
Dicky Knee. Ooh, an interesting new position for the for field generator. However, is that insurance policy? The key has been taken. Let's turn around and have a look at it go. You can see the sprite through the walls. I believe it's dropped in the library. True Mad and Axel are there. Axel, of course, coming to us from the world of TF2. We welcome him here, and we hope that he finds the experience of AGR a peaceful, should say, a merciful one. But who knows what he's capable of?
Let's have a look at Axel. He looks quite happy there. Going around here. Oh, so someone's on his tail. He's under attack. He's trying to spread disease, obviously. Oh, and he goes down.
Rip Nail. Now, Rip Nail, interesting. He's gone for the Teslas in the. Oh, King of Pain goes down. He's going for the Tesla in the respawn area. And of course, this can be made to work. However, the trouble with this professor, as everybody knows, is eventually, even if he were to get that up, the red will be able to bypass the yard by going under the yard. If we can just go under the map, that is what we're talking about. There is in fact the path under the yard, this one here, which can be used to completely bypass it. So I'm not sure that that is a professional way to go about it. However, at this point, the main problem is that the red are on the way to another cap.
Thundercock goes down. And King of Pain grabs the key. Oh, what's he doing? He's dismantling.
There we have it again, the dismantling, the bane of all blue defenders and throughout 2015.
Oh! Ken the Martyr goes through. King of Pain goes down. So that field generators are doing their job, I guess.
Unfortunately, at this point, it's very difficult. Once the key gets in this position, Carbonite grabs it. Carbonite's down. Wolfgang, I believe, is.
Let's just go over the top here and have a look. Master Poke approaching.
Ken the Martyr grabs the key. Pulsar does his best. Ken the Martyr has the key. as they enter the gas room, and I believe, there it goes. Ken the Modder puts it through. King of Ping, both safe in the gas room. And Red is ahead.
Blue do appear to be in shambles at the moment.
Both men are out. Ken the Modder watching now with King of Ping in the front, who grabs the grapple to give himself some extra speed as they move through. Ken the Modder goes through the yard. Is he going straight for the key? That was... He goes... Where is he going?
Perhaps he's lost.
Beltan outside, causing problems in the water. Let's have a look at Beltan and see what he is attempting to do this year.
Beltan is chapping. A pretty good position to have it. Blue really do need someone on the other side of the field generators.
Beltan goes down. It's 27 minutes into the game. Of course, in this particular half, team damage is on, so of course anyone who damages a teammate will damage themselves.
Creep Slayer, Pulsar. Ken the Modder back to cause trouble. Let's go into the key room. Pulsar's here. There's a soldier right there in front. Wolfgang's in the area. Who's this soldier shooting at? Shooting at... Oh, it's shooting at... Oh!
Pulsar, of course, not aware that the soldier bots, which in fact this is, in fact do attack back. They do not like being shot. They don't take any... well, I was going to use some profanity there, but I won't. From anybody.
Creep Slayer. Standing by. Kevin. Suffering from hallucinations. Blinding white lights. Let's have a look at Kevin. 200, 100, I believe he's stock soldier.
Slightly injured already. The intensity of the game he moves through. Of course, his armbands, whatever they're called, look slightly pinkish. We're not sure what that means about Kevin, but let's move on with the commentary here. I don't want to make any conjectures. And Ken the Modder approaches. He's throwing the rocket launcher out, switches to shotgun. He's going for the Tesla. Oh! Oh! A lot of action in the yard there. Let's have a look at what's happening. As we move across, the front foyer is saturated with reds as they all make their way into this is a terrible situation. Look at all those reds, Professor.
The yard is saturated with reds. It's not good. The key is, where's the key? There it is, still in position. You can see the sprite through the walls. But the blue is about to have a major attack on their hand. Let's just get up here and have a good look at that.
Keys taken, being held by Kevin. Kevin moves into the library. Kevin's down. $30-20. Red is in front. Let's have a look at who's doing what. Dickie in the shower area, taking care of business. With a soldier there. Green Reaper leaving red base. I believe there's some disturbances outside. Oh, being shot at by Beltan. Let's have a look at Beltan. Beltan appears to be defending out front of the base, a courageous position. Spreading disease and mayhem. He's in fact entered. Oh, look at that. He's throwing gas grenades at the red entrance. Professor, what do you think about that?
10, 9, 8,
Well,
7, 6, 5, 4.
well, blue is about to score, so at the end of the day, the teams are even. So, I mean, whatever he's doing, in the generally speaking, what works works, and if your team wins, that's it's whatever it takes is one of the principles of AGR.
Beltan. Professor, do you think this is really effective?
Well, it's Ken the Modder is definitely sticking around, forcing Red to fight in their own base, which in fact they shouldn't be doing. Ideally, what Red want is for Blue's defense to retreat so far back that they, in fact, a whole bunch of undamaged Reds are directly in the flag room, destroying the majority of. King of Ping in the area, getting into the flag room. Yeah, Red want to arrive undamaged at the key areas. Red do not want to arrive damaged.
Wolfgang disguising there. Let's have a look at Wolfgang to see what the man from the UK is able to do. Of course, he is red, but disguised as a blue. And let's have a look at what Wolfgang does. Enters the top. I believe that's not a sniper's rifle. That may be a tranquilizer. The tranquilizer gun is in that little room. Looking very determined, undamaged. 120, 90, waiting. Let's just go over the wall now to see what Wolfgang does. A lot of activity. The door's about to open, I believe. Here comes. Oh, and there goes Wolfgang. He's gotten through. Meeg is there. Of course, Wolfgang is red. Ladies and gentlemen, watching this, TF fans. And in AGR, the disguises are perfect. You cannot tell that Wolfgang is in fact. And he throws an imp grenade. Pulsar doesn't know what's going on. There's a Merv, and Axel doesn't suspect. And Wolfgang's got the key. Oh, but he's diseased. Axel's filth paid off. Diseased Wolfgang tries to make his way through the library, goes down. The key's gone. Well,
quite impressive, I should say. Now, one of the key things, of course, is will Wolfgang be telling his teammates that it's in the library? Of course, everybody should be able to see it. If they're using FT as their engine in order to see the sprite through the walls. And of course, here comes Asdef, approaching the library. Still alive, but he goes down. Axel standing in position, ready to disease anyone who goes to touch the key.
Here comes the King of Ping with the pyro, grabs the key, he's moving. Oh, he explodes in the key. No, he doesn't explode, he's still going. He's in the yard, and he moves through the yard slowly, but he's down. The key dropped in the yard. A terrible position. Asdef grabs the key, he's moving. And we have a double Tesla situation. Asdef, I believe he all he needs to do is turn right. You see, this is why those Teslas, in fact, I believe was proved back in the mid-2000s were proved an ineffective technique. And Asdef, of course, is now on his way to cap. And he does so. Oh! Well,
Not entirely effective putting a sentry gun right at the cap point.
Indeed, it's not. And red once again are in the lead. And at this point, it's anybody's game, Professor.
Yeah, this putting the sentry gun in the gas room is a last-minute desperation technique. I'm not sure it's actually going to... It doesn't win games, Johnny, and this is the bottom line.
Wolfgang disguising. He's chosen to appear as a blue engineer. The key is down already. Let's follow it. It's in the yard. Is it being carried? It is. By a hallucinating player. Wolfgang forced to spy, sees it, grabs the opportunity, and of course the sentry, the Teslas are getting there, but unfortunately, as we saw, anybody can quickly turn this corner and bypass those Teslas. So blue really need to up their game at this point.
Sees the key, grabs it. He's a pyro, chased by Dickie Knee, under attack. King of Pink stops to fight Dickie Knee. Should have been just ignoring him, going straight to Cap. He doesn't. He moves. He's on the way to the gas room. I believe he's going to make it. And oh, landmine. True Man, the man from Ireland, does his damage, stalls the Cap. But unfortunately, I believe Johnny, it's only going to be a stall.
Well, Fever Mario is approaching. He is diseased and confused. True Mad, of course, defends, but I think at this point the key is in the gas room.
Well, the thing is, Johnny, this could be, in fact, be a blessing because this is now one doorway. Quite a narrow passage here. The red have to make their way through. And here comes a red. King of Ping. With his flames. Will he be able to get through? He doesn't. Key in the gas room with a chap. Beltan chapping. Pulsar with the heavy weapon gun plus sentry gun. Will it be enough, Johnny?
Fever Mario approaches, a lot of blues now. True Mad, in fact I think all blues. All blues, and of course True Mad with his landmines there, and another landmine here, as we can see. Of course some red team damage by Reds there. Awfully quiet there. Let's see what Red are doing.
Oh, Carbonite's got the... Oh, the key must have returned. Wow, the good news, the key returned. Carbonite's got it, but the bad news is all the Blues' defense is in the gas side now. And 11. Oh, and he goes down.
Who's got the key? It's Grim Reaper. We haven't seen him with the key before, and now he's on his way to the gas room. But here come a bunch of Reds. Now let's have a look. Does Blue keep that defense in the gas room? No, they didn't. And here comes Ken the Martyr, Asdef, Sergeant Thundercock, the Cock himself. I'm not sure if he wants us to refer to him as the Cock. Oh! Down he goes. But I believe we're gonna... I can't see they can stop the Cap at this point, Professor.
Well, they're coming into position. Here comes Blue, trying to plug the hole, as it were. Dickie Knee, True Mad. Has he put a mine somewhere? I hope he has. There he has. Mine explodes. Pulsar. All the blue, in fact, have moved into the gas side.
Dickie Knee, the man from down under, as well. Rip Nail. King of Ping. Asdef. Asdef is trying to get through. Let's just go over the wall one more time so we can get a good look at the Reds are approaching. Thundercock. The big... Is he a tall man, Professor?
I'm not sure about his actual height.
Okay, so we won't refer to him as the big cock. Grim Reaper! And there's the key, we can see through the walls. Meeg, we don't know who Meeg is.
But, was that 5 minutes there? Did Blue just score?
40 all, and it is... What is it, 41 minutes into the game? We have a neck-and-neck situation, Professor. I have to say, this is an edge-of-your-seat game. Kevin approaching. Let's just have a quick scan to see what everybody's doing. Ken the modder. Beltan is chapping. Well, the key has returned. And of course, Beltan is moving to the key area. No, he's going to, oh, the key's in the yard.
Well, this is the thing. Without the warden side defense up, the key in fact will regularly appear right there in the yard and other places you don't want it to be.
As Dev has the key, he's moving, he goes down. Now, traditionally in the old days of TF1, Professor, most of the action in Rock 2 happened in the yard.
That's true, in fact, with the original Vanilla, what they called Vanilla Team Fortress. Oh, Ken the Modder. No, it's Wolfgang. Flying above and he's down.
The Creep Slayer's got, he's thieving. And he's got a syringe. Let's have a look at the Creep Slayer as he tries to... Oh, we missed him once again. He has this... He's got the syringe out. Very injured, however, where you don't think he's gonna make it. Oh, he's got the lightning gun.
Let's have a look at Kevin. Mr. Pink armbands. Does he wait? No, he doesn't wait.
Oh, well, cameras are affected by his condition, Professor. Why don't we switch to the key, which is just sitting there in the gas side. A few soldiers in the area. Pound is there.
Wolfgang! Wolfgang the spy, still causing havoc.
.40. Battle of the Wits, Thundercock in the area. What is he doing? He is I think he's played stock soldier the entire game.
Under attack. King of Pain. And the big cock goes through. Oh, he's down.
King of Ping? I'm not sure what King of Ping is doing. One-man clan? Ooh, interesting. One-man clan is attempting to blow up... I'm not sure blowing up the power station is the the most helpful technique there. Okay, the key. Well, it's not a good position, Professor.
Well, you know... At least Red don't quite know what to do at this point. But overall, this is not a good position, no, because the trouble with this position, of course, is that the trouble with gas side Ds, and you only get one go, really, to stop the key. I mean, if this fails, basically we have a cap, whereas if the Warden side D fails, then Blue get a second shot, as it were, at the gas side. But here there is no second shot. If this fails, Red cap, which is, of course, is a classic principle of Team Fortress, which is why, of course, One-Man Clan goes on and on about ramp room defense, which that is, in fact, what the point of the ramp room defense is, to stop, to get two shots to stop the caps rather than one.
Well, Pulsar's in position. And of course, Ripner will be building the second field generator there. Hopefully we'll be up in time before Red make it through. And of course, there's a lot of action here, and Kevin's in the area. And Wolfgang, but I believe they damaged each other. Kevin killed Wolfgang.
Well, Wolfgang will be, no doubt, cursing. I'm not quite familiar with British working class insults.
Well, I'm not sure Wolfgang, what part of, whether Sherwood Forest has its own particular form of slang. What profanities he could be using right now, but
4, 3,
let's have a look at Wolfgang.
1.
Of course, in disguise again. Oh, he throws a dead pack.
Wolfgang taking a break. What is he doing? He's throwing more of the grenades.
He's waiting for something.
Pulsar, heavy weapon guy, he spots King of Pain and mows him down like things that get mown down.
Oh, carbonite. Sniping. Grim Reaper on the way to Cap. Stops to fight Dickie Knee. I don't know if that's a good idea. Pound goes after him. Wolfgang goes down. Now, Asdef, I'm not sure. Well, it's interesting technique here, Johnny.
Indeed, Professor. King of Pain, I believe. He puts it through. 50-50, neck and neck, Professor.
I thought that was interesting technique there with Asdef standing here. Throwing grenades, so players can't go through this doorway, but grenades and other kinds of weaponry can.
Interesting. I have to admit, I've not really seen this used for that purpose before, Professor. Carbonite. Moves through the haze of gas. Asdef in front. Sniping. I'm not sure sniping will help.
Ken the Modder. Pyro. Leaves the base, let's go.
Beltan. Beltan still causing mayhem in red base. One-man clan, Ken the Modder, 2-on-1. Beltan by himself out the front. Grim Reaper approaches. Beltan injured, 78-88. He must have the auto heal. 52-30. He's going down.
Creep Slayer injured. Keys down.
Of course, in an action-packed game like this, it's difficult to capture the... Oh, here we go. Asdef grabs the key. He's on his way. Let's go over the walls now to see what's happening. Get a better look here. Pulsar, Ken the Modder approaches. He's gone through. He's gonna do it.
Well, time is running out at this point for Blue. If they're going to do something, they better do it now. Remember, everyone, it takes 5 minutes. 5 5 minutes for blue to cap. Whereas red can cap numerous times. You can see the gas, the haze still there. And talking of haze, a big thank you to Hayes himself, the man who made many of the particles we're watching here today. And Grim Reaper wasting a little bit of time out front. There's some hallucinating players there. One-man clan. Chapping. I believe that look. I'm gonna use my experience to tell you that to me that looks like the beginning of a red assault. As Def approaching the key room, Meeg is there, Viva Mario is there, and we have a diseased, I should say hallucinating player, Master Poke. His heavy weapon guy going down. I believe this is the place to be, Professor. These one-man clan? Chapping for who? Is he going alone? Well, that was rather silly. Perhaps he was left alone, Johnny, and he proceeded by himself just to, Carbonite, Thundercock in the yard. Kevin. Oh! Wolfgang, no doubt still spying, looking for an opportunity. Throws his dead pack, unfortunately doesn't fall where he wanted to fall, goes somewhere to hide. Oh! No, that was a fake! He was faking his death. And let's have a look at Wolfgang, slightly injured. Look into his eyes. And we move out, and the key's still there. Waiting for his opportunity. And he takes the key and moves. Viva Mario's there, doesn't know what's happened. He's been tranquilized. Wolfgang been spotted, been under attack. Pulsar mows him down. Pulsar standing in position. Kevin. I think that was it. Kevin's gonna grab the key. Under attack. And down. Meeg standing in position. And here comes Ken the Modder. He grabs the key and moves it a little bit further along. One-man clan grabs the key. Moves it a little bit further along, and one-man clan gets it. Will he get it through the yard? He waits. He goes through. He turns right instantly. He attacks. Dinky Knee, the two Aussies facing each other. One-man clan gets through. On the way to the gas room. Through past the... Oh! In the final section. And blue scurry around the gas side D. No doubt the word has gone out. And Wolfgang the spy once again grabs it, moves it a little bit closer, and he goes down. Someone is deceased, I believe it's Wolfgang. Well, Pulsar, I should say. Cosmic Mauler has appeared. I'm not sure if he just joined the game or he was here all along. Let's have a look at Cosmic. He's playing red. He's got the... Oh! He gets some hallucinations there, some psychedelic effects, and... Red fully ahead. The game has not ended, which means that blue
technically have time to get back in the game, but at this point, Professor, Blue are in trouble.
It would appear so.
Meeg.
I'm not seeing many sentry guns from Blue.
Wolfgang flying across the front. Bypasses the gas underneath, which should clear any moment now. Where is he going? Oh! For trying to show Asdef that he's in spy. Asdef is confused, keeps shooting him. Wolfgang keeps getting damaged. Okay, at this point they understand that they are... Wolfgang annoyed. Look at the damages taken on his face, the blood. And there he goes now, disguising. He has chosen to be a Blue demo man. And now he makes his way to put the final nail in the coffin to Red. To Blue, I should say. Oh, he's going for the Tesla. Oh, and he's undisguised himself. And now he... Oh! I don't actually know what happened there. Pulsar standing at the key. Of course, he's gonna need support. Oh, no, that was a fake. Nail still attempting with the Tesla. Ken the Modder, the Pyro. Although time is running out now for Blue. What are Blue doing? Beltan still out front.
Well, this strategy is, at the end of the day, it's the question of who to blame becomes pertinent.
Well, he's getting kills there, Professor. I think Beltan is, in fact, making life more difficult for Red. Creep Slayer checking out the library.
Kevin, 5646, already injured, didn't get far.
Let's look at the cock. They're,
I wish you'd stop calling him that, Johnny.
well, I refrain from calling him the big cock since we agreed we don't know how tall he is.
Look, let's just call him Sergeant out of respect to the man.
Well, I will try to do that, but I'll call him Thundercock if I can.
So let's what's he doing? I think he's stock soldier.
One-man clan, chapping in the library. The key's in sight. I believe he's going to try to... Oh, Wolfgang's in the area as well. He's now going to move with Wolfgang, no doubt. No, he is going to move with Wolfgang as they both make their way to put the final nail into Blue's coffin and therefore probably end the game. 48-100, trying to heal Wolfgang. Carbonite's in the area, a lot of reds in the area, Professor. I think this is going to be a cap here.
Where is Blue? Blue have fizzled.
All-Star is there. Wolfgang goes down. That's too late. Kevin's in the area. Kevin goes down. True Med.
Where's Rip now with his with his field generators?
As Def approaches with Kevin and One Man Clan, the final assault from Red. It does not look good for Blue. I doubt they're going to be able to do anything. True Mad and Pulsar. Kevin goes down, but there's just here's another red and another red. And Wolfgang Then Heel throws a dead pack. Plus that's Devin's back. I'm afraid this does not look good at all for Blue. Boom! The dead pack goes off. And Wolfgang spying. And here comes Thundercock, and Thundercock goes for the key. He got the key. Seconds to go. There's no one in the room. He's gonna do it in the gas room, and Thundercock puts it through. Thundercock puts the final blow and destroys Blue's chances of winning. And I believe, Professor, it is game over. There's that sound. Here it comes.
Oh my! That's it. Thundercock, he's put it through.
Well, Professor, my word, I guess, what can I say? Once again, Blue starts off strong, they have their act together, they know what they're doing, and something goes wrong. Professor, what happened?
Well, I guess at some point they were confused as to whether they were going to focus on the gas side D or on the warden side D, and I don't know what they were doing. So they should stick to one, and just because I think what happens is Red gets a cap, and certain people panic and they just give up, and they rather than sticking to what originally worked and just refining it, they tend to throw the baby out with the bathwater, as it were, and as a result it all crumbles. They end up with a half-hearted D, and then Red of course took advantage. But I've got to tell you that Thundercock, we all knew the man was a hell of a map maker, but as a player, JJ, I mean, are you surprised that the guy could come back after so long?
Indeed I am. Thundercock, as far as I knew, was retired. I don't know what he was doing at home, training, working out. Obviously the man had an agenda. He had something to prove today, to show to the world that he wasn't just a map maker, he was in fact a player. And in fact, Professor, I believe in order to make a map like Rock2, you'd have to have inside your heart the heart of a player.
Oh, absolutely. The heart of a player is to understand what it is you're doing. And I've got to tell you, there's so much more to talk about, which we've run out of time. We're going to have to discuss it in part 2 of Rock2ober 2015.
Indeed we will. In the meantime, thank you for watching, people, and we'll see you very, very soon.